Hi everybody, it's Cheryl and it is Solo Sunday, and Labor of Love technique number 16 is all about you becoming your own champion cheerleader. It's really simple sometimes for us to really support other people and give each other great advice because we're detached from situations and challenges that other people face. But when it comes to ourselves, we get in there and our emotions can kind of take over and we lose total grasp of our own emotional intelligence. So I want to offer you today a technique that really works, and that is the next time you are facing a challenge or if you have something that's going on right now in your life, I invite you to write it down. Write down every detail of the challenge that you are facing, every frustration, everything that you're feeling, and put it out there. Like, really go into detail. And then a few hours later, what I would like you to do is go back and read it as if you are somebody else. And that is somebody else's issue, somebody else's challenge. And then I invite you to really give them the advice. You can write it down, you record it, whatever way in which you can then reflect back on the advice that you are going to give to this other person who is sharing something that's going on in their lives. And you will notice that often when you reflect back on it, it's not the same thing that we're feeling and we're going through as we are going through that challenge. So again, it's about you writing down what it is that is facing you, what it is that you have to overcome, what it is that you want to really rise to, and then give yourself advice as if you are the person listening to that challenge, listening to all the things that you want to rant about and rave about and complain about. And then sit back and go back to that rant and rave and challenge and distraught feeling you're feeling, and really give yourself the advice of a completely independent person who would be sitting there. Or if what you are reading is from your closest friend, what would you say to your friend who is presenting to you the challenge that you have written down? And then really take it in, because again, often we forget to be our own champion and our own cheerleader. And it's a very, very important to have people cheer us on. Listen, football players have people on the sidelines cheering them on. We have to find that way in which to support ourselves, even if it's standing in front of a mirror and just letting loose as to what it is that we would give that kind of advice to somebody else, and then embody it. So it's a great way for you to really record it or write down the advice you would give to the person who is facing the challenge that you are. And it's probably really different than what you're feeling right now as you're going through that moment, as you're going through that issue, as you're going through that challenge and you're feeling it. Take yourself out of the feeling and deal with it on a different level. So, Labor of Love technique for this week: become your own cheerleader. Bye everybody, and I will see you again next week.